Boys, Australia has crumbled in the T20 opener. How do you think the game went?
Yeah, we said it last week that, there's such an inconsistent side in the T20 format, and I think New Zealand quite underrated. They deserve that win. Australia got pumped. Hopefully we bounce back, but I saw it coming. Josh?
Yeah, you called it, Norman. You did call it. Just from the get-go, we're not in that game, and big problems and needs to be fixed once again.
Yeah.
Who do you think played under par that game?
It's hard. I think it was more of a team, overall team effort.
It collapsed in the batting lineup, and then I don't think the bowlers were anything special, but it's a bit hard when the total wasn't even that high. All right, guys, we've seen Cleary play and we've seen Cherry Evans play. Who's the number 7 for the Kangaroos and why?
Look, personally, I think they're both class halfbacks. I can't really pick between the two. Cherry's done his job. They've won. Cleary's done his job. They won. To be fair, Cleary has done more, and he's looked more exciting playing, but I guess that's up to Mal Meninga now.
Yeah, Josh?
I think it's really hard to go past experience. I know Cleary played a great game, but we can't forget Cherry Evans will always have that spot. And I feel like unless he gets injured or something happens, I think that's his spot in the finals.
You can add to that too that he works well with Munster. They're Queensland partnership, so it does make sense, right?
Yeah, it does make sense. It's a tough one. I'm still undecided as well. I'd rather see Cleary there, but just a bit of New South Wales bias and get the young guy going in who's at the top of his game at the moment. But in saying that, like you said, Cherry hasn't done anything wrong to lose his spot. So up to you, Mal.
On that, last question, boys. Do you think this is Cherry Evans' last year to retain his spot in the team? Do you think Cleary takes it over from here and keeps going for the next few years?
Yeah, I don't think Cherry's playing bad, but coming towards the end of his career, I think he'll, obviously finish up at Manly. He might retire from rep footy. I think we might see that coming. And if he doesn't retire and he gets dropped first, I think that'll lead him to retire from rep footy.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to let the youngsters come through. Don't waste their times in their prime. Cleary is a perfect example. Back-to-back premiership winner, and he does deserve to represent his country.
Boys, this hurts my heart, but Ronaldo, should United let him go?
Yeah, I think after all the controversy that's happened the past few weeks, it's better that Ronaldo leaves. I think he comes to Chelsea. We need a striker, mate.
No.
Honestly, Chelsea, but you think if any was going anywhere, it'd be Chelsea.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect option. We don't have a complete striker at Chelsea. That's a thing. Ronaldo can literally just stand in the box. The only thing he's still got in his game is finishing. He can score. Yeah. He hasn't got his agility, his speed. He's still got his IQ. You got that. So that's all Chelsea needs, someone in the box to finish.
I think he stays. I think we'll see a change. And if United change this season and end up in the top 4, I think he'll stay for at least one more year. You might laugh at it now, but push for the title next season. And then maybe he'll leave. But I definitely think he stays for the rest of the season just to see how it unfolds. He's too professional to just walk out on a club.
Do you reckon Erik ten Hag actually likes him and wants to keep him?
Yeah, I just feel like he's trying to prepare United for life without Ronaldo. Is he doing it the right way? Probably not. But
yeah, I think it'd be sad to exit Ronaldo this way after, starting at the club and then having to end like this. I think it's just not the fairy tale ending everyone wants to see, and I don't think it should end like that, and he should end at Man United.
Boys, for the last couple of seasons, Liverpool has been almost untouchable. Obviously, City won the comp last season, but Liverpool have been quite unstoppable every other season. So what's happening to them?
Look, they're turning up for the big games. They beat Man City, and then they go up against Nottingham Forest and lose. I think Mane obviously was a big loss, but I think they're performing under par this year, to be honest. Van Dijk, Arnold, even Salah I think could be better. There's a lot of players that, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I saw a video, everyone's comparing them to Robin Hood. They're stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. They beat Man City, they've been top teams, and then they lose to the bottom of the table. Honestly, I don't know how to answer that.
This was like United a couple of years ago, but United were just pure shit.
Yeah.
Like United were having a go against good teams and then just falling apart. But I don't know why. It's weird. I can't really think of a reason.
The weird thing is, it's more or less the same team as last year when they were annihilating teams and they were doing really well. Yeah. So, yeah, Liverpool unlucky. Don't really care anyways about Liverpool, so it's all good.
Rugby League World Cup Round 2. Who impressed you the most?
Mate, Samoa's bounce back. Firstly, let's just say us at Sportshed understand they got smacked by England. We understand that. But what we're trying to say here is it shows a lot about their character and who they are as people, and bouncing back and absolutely annihilating Greece. And what do you think that this week, round 3 is a big test for Samoa against France?
It's a real test. I think France are quite a decent side. Obviously, they don't have that many first graders at all, but like they're a decent side, coached by Robbo. They'll put up a fight against Samoa. Obviously, Samoa should come away with the chocolates, but like it's a good test because it's like nothing like versus Greece. Like they're a tougher opponent with all due respect to Greece.
No, for sure. If they want to go through to the finals with confidence and have their, not just their fans and other like fans around them, they want to go back to back and do it well. So I think it'd be a great test for them.
Josh, how good was our little country, Lebanon?
Mate, up the Cedars. I think underdogs. I don't know why.
Neither do I.
But that was incredible. I think they played out of their skins, played a tough opponent. I know they don't have the talent island, but they were gritty the whole game, and we showed them like we can stick to the game for 80 minutes. And honestly, I know losing to the Kiwis by a big margin, it wasn't that big in terms of like how the game. It wasn't that big.
The score they put on this week.
Exactly, and I think obviously, like, I'm not going to say they're going to win it, but they're going to do very well. A couple of weeks into the NBA season, give us your predictions, boys.
You know what? I actually can't go past Golden State. Watching their strong lineup, the way they play, mate.
Curry is just still too good. Like, I don't care about like which team you support. And we got this guy, the best player. Relax. Curry's still the greatest player in the league right now, I reckon. And I think the Celtics, Boston Celtics, and the LA Clippers will come close, but Golden State back to back.
Yeah, on Curry, if he does go and win this championship and gets, say, season MVP, does he go into the GOAT category?
Yeah, I think he's already cemented his place in there.
Like, in terms of comparing to LeBron and Jordan and all these players.
Look, I haven't watched basketball for a very long time. Like, I'm 21 years old. I haven't watched basketball since birth, But I can just say something just from watching the game. Curry's the best shooter I've seen.
For my prediction, I'm going to say the Clippers. I think underdogs, but they have the team to come out and surprise a few teams if they can hold their form for the whole season. Yeah. Boys, charity match update.
Yeah, over 500 votes on the poll, and rugby league's the decided sport, so looking forward to it.
And on that, we've got to decide a stadium to play at. So we've got Leichhardt, Belmore, and even Convict Stadium. Let us know where you want us to play.
Boys, who am I? I play for Chelsea and Liverpool. I wear the number...
Torres.
Got it.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Who am I? I played for the Indigenous All-Stars. I was born in Gosford.
Nico Hines. Who am I? I've played for 2 NRL clubs. I've represented country New South Wales and Prime Minister 13, but never represented my state. I have represented my country, though. My country is not Australia that I've represented. I can play in the back row, or I can play in the back line.
You got me, Josh. You got this.
I've played over 150 games. I will debut for my new club next year.
AK in the back.
Oh.